This might sound like complete opposites to you, but I get stuck in ruts all the time. You probably do that too. But a thing I have observed is every single time I get out of a rut, it always relates to me getting uncomfortable. My mood starts to rise, I feel more optimistic, and I even wake up feeling not tired, ready to tackle the day. Although this euphoric feeling doesn't last, I can't seem to shake this feeling discomfort gives me. And yeah, that probably sound like complete opposites to you, feeling uncomfortable and an increase in your mood. It sure did to me, but it's actually not, and you'll begin to understand that from this video. You see, everything we're capable of doing falls under two different categories: inside our comfort zone and outside our comfort zone. Inside the comfort zone is things that are familiar to us and easy to do, like taking a shower, or I sure hope that that is something that's familiar for you. But since it's so easy, our brain will at one point or another place it in the subconscious where we no longer will think about doing it, it's just something we do. What about a cold shower? A lot harder, isn't it? It requires a lot more mental resistance and the brain will place it outside the comfort zone. That's pretty straightforward. What's familiar is inside our comfort zone and what's unfamiliar is outside our comfort zone. And the further out something is from our comfort zone, the more mental resistance there will be. But here's where it gets confusing. Even though we reject taking a cold shower, it's actually beneficial for us. So there isn't a clear definition of the value of something inside your comfort zone and outside your comfort zone. In fact, our comfort zone is terrible at telling us what's good and what isn't. Let's look at walking, for instance. It's probably inside your comfort zone. You have done it a million times, but that doesn't mean it's bad for you. On the other hand, placing your hand on the hot stove is probably outside your comfort zone, but that doesn't mean it's good for you. So all in all, it's very difficult to distinguish between what's beneficial and harmful by looking at our comfort zone. All our comfort zone is occupied with is to keep you there, not only by making what's outside your comfort zone really uncomfortable, but it also shrinks with time, unless you dare to step outside the borders of your comfort zone. This happens to me a bit too often, and that is when I feel stuck. Doing the same thing day in and day out, binge watching YouTube or procrastinating. Suddenly the activities I used to find easy will feel impossible, like heading out for a run or even getting out of bed. Here's the thing, the further in something is inside your comfort zone, the stronger your belief in your own abilities will be. When our comfort zones start to shrink, so does our confidence, our belief in own abilities. That's why moving outside your comfort zone is so extremely important and will get you closer to the person you want to become, even though the things lay way out of your comfort zone. The more often you cross the border of your comfort zone, the more you will expand it closer and closer to your goal. You can basically change anything about yourself at any time. The only thing you have to do is just to do something you have never done before to get where you have never been before. Though that doesn't sound too intriguing, does it? It's because we have a border inspector, making sure to keep us inside our comfort zone. Him, I call the flinch, because we all have a flinch to avoid danger of the unknown, like the bear hiding in the bush, but we're so lucky and at the same time unlucky in our modern world that we don't have any danger such as bears. The flinch is now shown as a little hesitation, preventing us from taking that action. The idea behind the flinch is pretty simple. Our flinch mechanism is there to save our lives. It short-circuits our conscious mind and allow us to pull back and avoid danger faster than we even could imagine it was there. But what happens if we give into this flinch? We will end up procrastinating over things we truly want to do, never experiencing anything that might hurt us, but also never learning anything important or achieving our full potential. Our flinch is holding us back from being truly happy and fulfilled. To be able to achieve that, we need to practice facing this flinch, push through that initial hesitation, and actually taking that action towards our goals. By doing so, we develop a habit of tackling things that might seem hard at first, but each time we take this action facing the flinch, the easier the next time will be. So the comfort zone isn't all bad. Once we start to live our new lifestyle that once felt unnatural to us, our comfort zone will start to expand, meaning this new behavior will become increasingly more natural to us. And dare I say, comfortable, because we'll become more familiar with it and gain more confidence in our own abilities. We will open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We will discover new strengths, passions, and interests we never knew existed. Even though the flinch is our border controller, it doesn't mean it needs to direct our lives. We have the power to overcome it, pushing through that initial hesitation and face that flinch head on. But how exactly is that done? That is what I will go through in this video. So if you want to avoid getting stuck in ruts, then click onto the video and I will see you in there.